Well, hello, friends, and welcome to episode 11 of Sports Life Talk South. This is Tuesday Night Feelings because we had one hell of a time for Monday Night Football. So we've got our MICC Mizz El Paso.
And don't mind my man who's just waiting for us to finish.
I'm like looking like she is in a hotel room with a visitor.
With a man. She even said it.
And Miss Brittany from Ohio State, where are you?
Oh, it's tomorrow. I forgot. I fly out tomorrow.
Oh, you're actually at home. Okay.
Yeah, I am.
Well, I am Alayna Steinman. Bye-bye, Nagy Bay. And I am in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
Pittsburgh.
So, the Berg, as they call it. And I have a lot to talk about this evening, let me tell you.
Well, wait a second. Wasn't that your name last week?
It sure was.
You change your name every week, so what's going on?
So that's correct. Normally I change my name every week. But I am going to keep this name until the world hears me and fires Maggie. So please, not only when you subscribe, you like, hey, cuz, what's up? You subscribe, you like, you comment, okay? But I also need you to comment Fire Nagy on every single one of our episodes from here on out until Nagy is fired. We'll get into that a little bit further. But
alrighty. Well, one of the comments was, what's my man's name? His name is Antonio.
Oh. Your Latin lover?
Whatever. Yeah, his name is Antonio. I can't really tell his ethnicity right now. Okay, what are we drinking tonight?
I am drinking wine because my parents have been here and there was a bottle open when they left. And I thought, you know what? It'll go bad. So I'll finish it.
Nice.
Your parents get snaps. All hail to Queen Vicky. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
All hail.
All hail.
All hail.
We'll tell you guys that story one day about the all hailing, but it's not tonight.
Right. I'm drinking water because I actually just came back from dinner. Because, by the way, Pittsburgh is an hour ahead of our normal eating time. So my dear friend Elizabeth and coworker and I had an early bird special because I said I'm not eating at 9 o'clock. So,
right. That makes sense.
Sorry,
well,
I'm in a hotel room. I just got to the hotel.
It's okay. I am drinking. Oh, what is going on with this? I'm drinking Miller Lite. Just joking. I'm not drinking this crap. Why? Because this last weekend I went to Southern Star and got me a little brown. So I got real beer. Why? Because beer for people who like beer. And so thank you to Southern Brewery. This is Coast to Coast IPA.
Ooh,
and what is?
No, I love that.
Yeah, what pizzazz does that IPA have, though, Ms. El Paso, if you don't mind?
The which one?
What little pizzazz does that IPA have?
It has a little bit of. Actually, this is I think a 7, and it has a little bit of a grapefruit.
Grapefruit, that's right.
Yeah,
but it's not a sour. It just has a little bit of grapefruit in it.
Right.
I hate sours.
Cheers, y'all.
I'm not a fan either.
Cheers. Oh, sorry.
Cheers.
Wait, before we get started, Ms. El Paso, may I say something?
Sure.
So, viewership. Ms. El Paso is finally on Instagram. Like, this last week. And it is MIZZ_L_Paso. So please follow her. You will not be disappointed. She's going to have more followers than Brittany and I with dresses and salted pretzels. There is no doubt in my mind. I have people message me all the time. They're like, well, we follow your page because of Ms. El Paso. So now she has gone and started her own. So please follow her new Instagram.
Well, I get that because that's why we're friends with her. So because we get to experience Ms. El Paso all the time. So we're okay. We're okay with that.
And you guys attend yes, and you guys attend all my pageants, which I appreciate. I was crowned Miss Conroe this weekend, but
oh, nice.
But my crown got taken away because I don't live in Conroe. They found out.
It's okay.
It's like
a whole conspiracy. And while we're at it, my cousin Patrick is online.
Hi, Patrick.
Yeah, he has Patrick Ate Food, which is actually my favorite Instagram account. I'm not gonna lie.
Ooh,
so you know how everybody posts pictures of their meals? Well, Patrick posts pictures of after he's ate the meal.
Okay, I definitely have to go on that one. I love something that's different than just a regular plate. Oh, totally doing that.
I like
All right,
that.
so let's cheers to Patrick, to Coach, to Brittany, and to Alayna. Cheers.
Cheers.
Dad, drink your water. Okay. And Patrick said it's at Patrick Ate Food on Instagram. Definitely following that. All right. Who is the athlete of the week, Brittany?
Odell Beckham Jr.
Oh.
Today.
Tell me more.
Do you want to know more?
I want to know more.
So he finally was cleared, and with the waiver situation going on with Cleveland. So that's good. But the reason is because he and Baker Mayfield aren't meshing. They can't get it together, you know? Last week, Odell Beckham Jr. was excused from practice, and he still has, I think it's $7.25 million waiver. And nobody, 31 teams could have picked him up, and no one's done it yet because they don't want to incur that money, you know?
Price tag, yeah.
So, I mean, he's eligible to play for 31 different teams, and so far, no one's picked him up. So, and I don't really like him. I always thought he was a little cocky. He's like my least favorite football player, maybe. Top
okay,
five.
and you picked him for athlete of the week.
Yeah, because I want to talk bad about him.
Well, I was like, maybe this was like kind of like throwing some shade on OU, or I didn't know I wasn't for sure where she was going with this. I didn't know if it was a Ohio Browns thing or if it was an OU.
It's definitely Ohio Browns. But yeah. So anyway, Cleveland released him, and they have to pay, I think, $4.25 million to Odell. And his dad is savage. Did you guys hear what he did?
No.
Oh my God. This made me laugh a lot. So he released an 11-minute video of Baker Mayfield not passing the ball to Odell Beckham Jr.
Oh, that's nice.
11-minute social media post about his son isn't, he's not getting to play like he wants to because Baker's not passing to him.
Well, Brittany,
he says that they don't mesh. Of course they don't mesh. You're attention seeking. He just wants to play football. I don't like him. I don't like him.
I mean, did we skip straight to player hater?
I feel like we have to. I mean, she went from, let's praise him to I hate him. Let's just go out of order. Let's go to the player hater.
Oh my gosh. Well, don't get me started on player hater because we're going out of order. My player haters for this week is general fandom. Yeah, that means all of you.
Hold on. Like me and the people who are online.
I'm coming for all of you tonight.
Oh. Okay.
I know where you're going with this, by the way. I already know where you're going with this.
So number one, and I know we're going to get into this, but I was at Monday Night Football last night. Bear down, baby. In Pittsburgh, Steeler Nation, we will get more into that, I promise. And I saw a Bills jersey. I saw an Aaron Rodgers jersey. I saw a Dolphins jersey, not just jersey, but plus beanie. Okay. Hey, Dom, what's happening? So thank you for joining us. We love you. Okay. He said leave Odell alone. Anyway. And no. I'm sorry, were the Dolphins playing? Are the Dolphins good?
Because you're like at a sporting event, right?
Absolutely not. Were the Green Bay Packers playing? No, they weren't. Were the Bills playing? Even though I do get down with the Bills Mafia, but they were not playing. So I despise fans that feel like they need to wear their team's jersey when their team's not playing to an NFL or a college game. Where I will give the pass is if you're wearing a jersey of a player that used to play for the team and they're now at another team. I will give you that pass.
Because jerseys are so expensive.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So if I want to wear my J.J. Watt Texans jersey to a Cardinals game, pass. Fine. What I will not give a pass to is somebody wearing an Aaron Rodgers jersey to a freaking Steelers-Bears game. Like, that is just major disrespect. I know where that's coming from. And you know what, Green Bay Packers fans? You can literally suck it on that because
they're the worst.
I'm not even getting it into Aaron Rodgers right now. And so that's number one. Number two, I don't like fans that are mean to other fans. We are all here because we love this sport, regardless of who is playing. Now, healthy shit talking, I 100% back. 100% back. But being downright mean, throwing full beer cans at people, which did not happen in Pittsburgh, pouring beers on males, females, children, like when the Astros went to go play the Yankees, completely unacceptable. Same way that the Dodgers fans acted when they were here in Houston against the Astros, not acceptable. Get it together, people. Believe in humanity. You're not acting like people. You go just because you think you have a pass. You wouldn't act that way at your job. You wouldn't act that way in normal life. You
better act the way that your mama wants to see you acting.
That's right. Act the way that your mama wants to see you acting. I will tell you, I was treated extremely well by Steeler Nation. I give major shout out to Pittsburgh. I was full Bears garb, right? I was only accosted once, and it was an FU Bears. And I, of course, took the high road and said, FU right back.
That was so nice of you. Because I know the other words that you could have chosen to say.
Yeah, no. I mean, I said it in full sentence.
I wish I was there for that.
So it was great. Elizabeth was like, she's back here talking. She was like, okay, yeah, you definitely answered that one. I was like, hey, if you give it, you better be able to take it, right?
Exactly.
Third, and this could take the whole segment. What time are we at? Okay, 14 minutes in. Third is that Missy, you and I had the conversation about Walmart Wolverines.
Ew.
And how you don't like people that didn't go to the university that represent that fandom. I actually disagree with that because I grew up supporting a team my entire life and I did not go to that university. So am I supposed to just at 18 years old completely ignore the team that I grew up cheering for my entire life as a child and only cheer for the school that I went to? And what about the people that didn't go to a university that has a good program or didn't go to university at all? Who are they supposed to cheer for? So I'm giving you love.
No. I gotta clarify.
I'm giving you love to people that show fandom for whatever team they've represented their entire life. What I will not give love to is people that are bandwagon fans and just started supporting those fans because
Houston's the worst.
Everyone else
has the worst fans. They're such fair weather fans.
Give us your analysis there.
So I just want to clarify that the Walmart Wolverines, it's not the fact that they didn't go to Michigan. It's the fact that they troll harder than the regular alumni. That I have a problem with. If you're trolling harder than the regular alumni and you're like going balls in, I got a problem with that because, you know, everybody can support a team. But when you starting to, Walmart Wolverines want to fight, and I'm not about this life, and they don't want to be about my life. So that's where I draw the line. That's where I draw the line there.
Because Misty and I met some great Ohio University fans this weekend that are
party school.
There are Buckeye fans. So they went to Ohio University, but they grew up in Columbus, so they are Ohio State fans.
What's their names?
And one was a professor. Don't expect us to remember their names. I mean,
a professor, then I probably did not hang out.
Yeah. But we were like, hey, you know, like, good for you for supporting the team that you've supported your whole life. And I'm sure they're Ohio University fans too. However, you're right, Misty, I did say that. I was like, but what I have a problem with is if, like, you're just so obnoxious and you go so hard for that team and you didn't actually go to school there. So I do agree with that.
I mean, look at the Dallas Cowboy fans. A lot of them aren't even from Dallas. And they troll harder. Like Dallas people or Texas people who love Dallas Cowboys don't troll as hard as like California or other cities who enjoy the Cowboys. So I don't know. I digress, but I agree with you. But I think we agree. We definitely agree.
Those are my 3 points. That's it. I gotta know. Major tangent for player hater tonight.
Okay, so we went over the Bears. I'm going to quickly gloss over that Michigan State lost this week. And then now we're moving over to Ohio State. How did Ohio State do?
No, they played like shit. It was horrible. But they won against Nebraska, but they're just playing terrible.
But you guys are still undefeated. But you're still undefeated.
No, we're not. We lost to Oregon.
Yeah. First game.
Thanks for making us say that.
I'm
making you say that. I love it.
All right. Any other updates?
Yeah, Notre Dame.
Oregon, but who did you lose to? Who did Michigan State lose to?
I said we're glossing over it.
Yeah,
Michigan State lost. That's it.
Question.
We lost.
Brought up our loss.
Misty, it's the Purdue bags.
I wouldn't consider them that because actually their alumni are the nicest. They're the nicest and great. They're great people. And I think that's because nobody really claims Purdue other than Purdue people. And like I said, they're really sweet. So I will not trash talk them. I told them that we pretty much, thank them for humbling us because we have some big games coming up that we didn't need to go into copy on.
So I will tell you, I'm a hater for any team from Indiana except for the Vatican, which is its own country. That would be Notre Dame. And they won against the Navy this weekend, which is absolutely my favorite tradition in football out of all the traditions, because it's not about football. It's about the fact that the Navy actually saved Notre Dame from shutting down the school in World War II. So when all the soldiers went off to war, there was nobody that was able to generally go to the school. Their admission rate was like completely gone. And so the Navy started having training at Notre Dame. And that's where the tradition of Notre Dame Navy started. So it goes all the way back to the 1920s. And I think that is an absolutely beautiful, beautiful tradition. And it's my favorite game of the year. I have been to 3 Notre Dame Navy games. Brittany was with me at 1, and we had an awesome time. And they do the flyover, and it's just, it is really a great time. So that's, I got to see one of my favorite games of the year. And then the second one, which I didn't know was going to be my favorite game of the year, was last night for Monday Night Football.
Nice. Yeah. On that note, really quickly, we'd like to say thank you to all the veterans out there. Obviously, on Thursday, it's a big day for y'all because we will all be recognizing and thanking you for your service. Everyone out there, just thank you. Alayna, Brittany, do you have anything you want to say about that?
No, I love it. My brother's a Marine, so, you know, it was hard as a family, and it was hard on him, but he did what he needed to do, went over, probably did some things he doesn't want to talk about, and now he's home. So I love that day.
Yes, absolutely. And I will tell you that Go Expedia, and I believe the city of Houston as well. Also, we have a vacation day on Thursday because that's how much they respect our veterans. And that is so unbelievably beautiful to me because I've never worked for a company before that gave you a holiday on Veterans Day. They maybe gave the veterans off, but not the entire company. And so don't call me on Thursday because we are thanking our veterans. We're off.
And there's a couple of events happening downtown that if you're a veteran, I would highly suggest you going to. I think there's even a concert that they're doing. I can't remember exact information, but I'll make sure that the Dresses and Salted Pretzels Instagram, that they share that information with you guys on your story. Okay, so really quickly, celebrity gossip. I just want to go through this really quickly. Kanye West was standing next to Jay Prince in this really weird video where he's reading off his phone and he's saying to Drake, let's squash the beef. Let's just be friends again. Like, let's be friends. And matter of fact, let's go to Vegas and have a concert together where we raise money and get Larry Hoover out of jail. This is the craziest thing Kanye has done. And Jay Prince is just standing there with his arms crossed like, yeah, like read what I wrote for you. It's so weird. Of course, Drake has not responded back, so we don't know if that's going to happen or what's happening with that whole situation. But my assumption is it's going to go nowhere. And this is just another one of Kanye's stunts. And it's probably him trying to redeem himself because he was on a podcast late last week where he threw a lot of producers under the bus, saying that he was the one who created a lot of the sounds and that he is the mastermind behind the blueprint of Jay-Z. So yeah, there was a lot of Twitter beef happening because of that. So yeah, Kanye is doing the most. And it's probably because Kim Kardashian is somewhat dating or is casually dating Pete Davidson from Saturday Night Live. This dude is like, Ariana Grande, Kim Kardashian, like, wow. So he's casually dating Kim. And Kanye is casually dating this 21-year-old model that he was at a basketball game with. So the last thing I'm going to say about celebrity gossip is that, again, from all of us to all the victims and the people who were hurt at Astroworld, we are truly praying for the recovery and the healing of a lot of these people's hearts. We do know that this actually is going to change the way big festivals happen from here on out. But it puts a lot of awareness on us as people who attend these festivals to be really conscious about what's happening and knowing our surroundings and everything. There's a lot of information coming out. We don't know the whole story. But again, like, definitely our prayers are going out to all those families and also anyone who was hurt during that time.
Well, absolutely. But that case in point right there is all started because of bad fans. So don't be shitty. Everyone's there to have a good time. Don't wear, I don't know, someone else's jersey, but use that in a different context. Just fucking be good, people. My God.
Yeah, it was, good, bad fan context for those assholes that were crowd surfing on top of an ambulance and they're trying to save someone's life.
Yeah, just trashy.
Yeah, there's a lot that I want to say that I don't want to be on the internet for the rest of my life. So I'm going to hold my tongue.
And then there's also those fans who were trying to stop the actual concert when no one else was. So there was a little bit of everything in that whole festival. I really hope this is the last time we have to hear something like this, a tragedy like this, at something that should have been a really good time for everyone. And I know that Houston was really excited to see this. So yeah, I just wanted to, I know it's kind of ending at a low, but let's bring it back to a high with the players' anthem. And when I say high, I know what song it is. So I'm saying on a high note.
I don't know if you're going to think my context is a high note, though. So the players' anthem tonight is for the referees of the Steelers-Bears Monday Night Football game. Y'all made me want to smoke out the window. Okay? So if you have not heard the new song by Anderson .Paak and Bruno Mars, please check it out because and I'm sorry, I might have messed up the title, but Smoke Out the Window. Is that correct, Misty?
I think so, yes.
Yeah. And it is a great, great jam, but it talks about a woman leaving him and making him so stressed that he needs to smoke out the window. Well, that's what you did to me, referees, last night, because your calls were booty. And when I'm talking 5 calls against the Bears to 1 or 2 against the freaking Steelers, and then the taunting call that overturned the ball, even Steelers fans have the Bears back on this one. That's how you know it's so bad and you should be fired. When the other opposing team says, oh no, we got the Bears back on this one, this was BS, that's when you know it was truly, truly BS. So the player anthem, almost a player hater, to be honest with you.
None of us would date Pete.
Yeah, but the jam is great. So Coach wants to know, would y'all date Pete? Well,
yes,
no.
Coach. Yes, I would. 100%. He's quirky. I like that.
I just don't like his face. So it would be an immediate no for me. He would have to really put in some work.
No, it would be a permanent no for me. Permanent.
It's a time.
Well, let gossip. I know, but here all of a sudden, Courtney's all over the world, and then all of a sudden, Kim Kardashian and Pete, whatever.
She just did some headlines.
She's like, "Oh my God, you're taking all of my stardom away. Let's do something crazy." I mean, if you became famous for making a sex tape, there's a lot of things that you might be able to do.
I love that glass, by the way. So some things, I just want to shout out the Houston Open that's happening this Friday. So there's a lot of great PGA golfers that are going to be in town. Houston, if you are able to attend the event, it actually starts on Wednesday. I'm going Friday all day and taking customers. But the best.
I thought we were going.
Well, I mean, you got to buy your own ticket. Yeah. But the best deal in town is the $125 hopper ticket. So that gets you into every single tent. And Brittany and I, as Brittany mentioned, so Brittany and I go every year together. So she is coming. But our favorite tent is the tent on the par 3 because they have the caddy races. So we bring a stack of dollars and everyone bets on the caddies. And they scream the entire time that the caddies are walking up to the green. The caddies even mess with the crowd and they'll purposely not touch the green or they're acting like they touched the green. There was even one situation when Brittany and I were there 2 years ago where none of the caddies touched the green and they made the golfers go get their own balls, which is unheard of in golf.
Wow.
Please join Brittany and I on Friday. We're going to be there together. We're going to have a great time. Dresses and Salted Pretzels Instagram Live is going to be popping off. And my customers are super fun, so that's not going to deter us in any way.
I mean, your bosses know me. They're like, oh, yeah.
Brittany, yeah, and my boss will be there, and he's, oh, boy. Actually, my boss that I have now, Brittany doesn't know. I don't want the two of them to meet because I feel like the universe will explode.
Sounds perfect.
You have to record when they meet then.
I know. That sounds
very good idea. Very good idea.
I have to see this. Oh, I'm so excited. I can't wait for y'all.
I'm so pumped about this one too.
And then I'm also going to Toby at the House of Blues in Chicago on Saturday.
Yeah, so I'm very jealous about that. Chicago and Toby might be really lit, especially since he sold out one of the He had to do too, right?
Chicago sold out for sure.
Yeah.
Chicago is sold out. And I want to give a shout out to my coworker Elizabeth, who just got back to the hotel after forgetting her phone at the restaurant. So
awesome. Okay, really quickly, some other things that you can do this weekend is Rotmi. I don't know if you know who Rotmi is. Rotmi. He is a singer who sings, and I can't remember the name of the song. If Coach is out there and he knows the song, please put it in. It's a very famous one. But he will be at Crew tomorrow doing his album release. Yes. And so I definitely will be there hoping to see him. They said from 5 p.m. to 2 a.m. There's no way that I'm sitting through all of that.
So that's tomorrow night?
Tomorrow night. Yeah. Romy.
Put that in when I get back.
Romy will be at Crew. On Friday, this is the big day. Other than the golf tournament,
yes,
Scarface is going to have his last concert. What he says is going to be his last concert, his last performance at the House of Blues. Alayna, thank you for your membership because I'm going, and she's going to be going to the Foundation Room immediately after, I hope, after she goes to the Rockets game.
Correct.
And so I hope to see her there. Also on Friday, which I'm really sad about, but I actually purchased the documentary, Bushwick Bill. They're showing the documentary for Bushwick Bill. And Bun B is going to be at that viewing, and they're going to do question and answers about that, which would have been super dope. That's Friday, but you could still purchase the actual documentary to watch later. Dirty South at the Contemporary Arts Museum is a must-see exhibit. You have to go see that. It's amazing. Definitely go check that out. And the last thing I want to say is the Post downtown is opening up this Saturday. Because of all the events that have happened in Houston, they have had to beef up the security just in case. So what was like a loose RSVP to get in is now a strict RSVP to get in. And it's free to go. So definitely check that out. It's an amazing building. I've taken 2 tours of that, and I just can't wait to see it with people in it. So,
guys,
yeah.
There's some stuff, just on that note, Misty, there's some stuff that I can't actually comment about. But you're going to see a lot of these events being locked the F down after what happened last weekend.
Yeah. And I'm sure that next week we'll be able to talk a little bit about that in Celebrity Gossip. All right. Well,
I want to talk about my happenings real quick.
Yes.
Okay,
absolutely.
Friday, I'm going to the golf tournament with Alayna, and then I'm going to come home and probably have to cook dinner. And then on Saturday, this is exciting. Y'all chill. This is exciting. On Saturday, I'm going to wake up super early in the morning to make some eggs and bacon to make sure that my son eats before practice. Then I'm going to have to take him to practice. Then I'm going to pick him up from practice. And then I get to listen to him bitch and moan for the whole weekend. But next Tuesday, I'll be at basketball games. So if you want to not do all those fun things you mentioned.
I mean, I didn't get the invitation for breakfast, so I'm kind of upset about that.
First of all, you are not showing up here at 5 a.m. for breakfast. Even if you spend the night, you're not waking up for 5 a.m. breakfast. Let's be serious.
I show up to Orange Theory at 5, so now what?
I'm proud of you. Actually, I'm proud of both of you. Workout buddies.
Oh.
Because you're both working hard. They're working hard, people. They're working really hard.
Thank you.
All
right. We are way over by 4 minutes now, or 3 minutes and 30 seconds. So you know what to do. Subscribe, like, comment. Don't forget Sports Life Talk from Dallas tomorrow night at 7 p.m. or 8 p.m. Central. 8 p.m. Central. And, give us all a shout out. Follow Sports Life Talk on Instagram. Follow Sports Life Talk on YouTube. Follow Dresses and Salted Pretzels on Instagram and Mizz El Paso, because she's now got an Instagram page.
Yay.
Can't wait.
Bye.
Bye.